Congratulations. Congrats to Liverpool. Well-deserved win. They played well. I don't know why I came in the stream and my throat feels like it has a toad inside. I don't know what's going on with me today, but how's everybody doing today, man? How's everybody doing? We're back. We're back to talk about the Champions League. And we had two games today. Away games for Liverpool. Well, it was away for Leipzig too. It at least it seems so. It seems so. At the end of the day, they did not look at home at all. They didn't look at home. And for PSG on the road with a big dirty home win, home away win, big home loss for Barcelona. That's an embarrassing loss, I must say. Barcelona, it seems like they're getting embarrassed every single season. Every season. Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Roma, and now PSG. Like, come on. What is going on here? Please, somebody tell me what's going on here. Well, of course, I watched both games at the same time, so it was very difficult to, basically keep track of what's going on in both of them. But I had, for the first half, I had the Liverpool game on my laptop, big screen, because I came home from work. I had to shower and everything, and I'm in the shower, taking a shower, hot water on my body. Don't picture that sight. But hot water on my body, and I'm watching through the glass of the bathroom on two screens. Dedication, man. Dedication. Came out the shower, dry my skin while watching the game, lotion up my skin. Please don't picture that. Please, please, please. And, first half done. Look, let's get into these games. Let's get into these games. But big up to everybody, though. Big up to everybody. And again, congrats to PSG. Congrats to Liverpool. They are the victors of the respective first legs. And they picked up convincing victories. What we can tell from history, it ain't done, None of these ties are over. The PSG-Barcelona tie may appear to be over, but we shall not write off Barcelona. Even though they will be on the road for the second leg, we are not going to write anybody off here. Let's not do that. Because we know the last time PSG gave Barcelona a 4-0 thrashing in the first leg, the video that actually kick-started my channel, Barcelona overturned it. But the only difference is that Barcelona don't have Neymar and PSG does have Neymar and a player by the name of Kylian Mbappe, who was absolutely magnificent, magnifique on the day. A hat-trick. Messi, I think you should, I don't know because Mbappe, even though he has about 110, 11, 12 goals for PSG, I don't know. Maybe he just needs the Champions League. He has the World Cup already, something that Messi doesn't have. But it's just something about us that we don't want to pass the torch. It's like we are scared to say, you know what, Messi, Ronaldo, please pass the torch over to a player like Mbappe. And maybe a Haaland coming up or whatever young player coming through right about now. We as a generation, we are scared to do that. As long as Messi keeps playing and Cristiano Ronaldo keeps playing. You see what I'm saying? But that was a magnificent performance by PSG, man. They finished with conviction. And if it wasn't for a few really good saves by Ter Stegen, it could have been a worse margin of defeat. But Barcelona have themselves to blame here. They definitely have themselves to blame. They took the advantage, and then they had a chance to make it 2-0. And Ousmane Dembele, these guys are playing games, man. They're playing games. But big up to everybody in here. Let's talk about the PSG Barcelona game first, and then we will get to the Liverpool Leipzig clash. And by the way, my prediction, let me let you know before I get into this, I predicted Leipzig to beat Liverpool, I would say Barcelona. Leipzig to beat Liverpool over 2 legs is just halfway through. So I know a lot of people are going to come and say, hey, Dom, you're getting it wrong, Dom. You're getting it wrong, Dom. Okay? And I also predicted Barcelona to beat PSG. So I'm right about now. I'm getting it dead wrong on both my predictions. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm feeling a little too hot there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fuego up in here. But look, let's talk. Big up to everybody in here. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the stream. We have about 77 people in here. Not 1,000, 77. Not a huge crowd, but a good crowd. Remember, that's a stick around. Appreciate you guys coming through. So, look, let's talk about these games. Let's talk about these games right about now. Champions League. Let's talk Champions League. So, I thought I actually brought up the Champions League thing, and it's playing games with me, man. It's playing games. So, let's talk about Barcelona 1, Paris Saint-Germain 4, 4, not 2, but 4. This is simply ridiculous. 4. We're going to talk about each goal, and then, we're going to talk a little bit about the second leg and how Barcelona could approach the second leg and all. It doesn't look good for Ronald Koeman at all. I must say that, man. When they scored and they had the opening goal, I was like, okay, Koeman, yeah. And Barcelona, I think Barcelona, from the last time I checked, Barcelona has been in form. They have been an informed team, but we're going to get into the nitty gritty. So stick around with me, guys. We're going to get into the nitty gritty, and I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try to break down this game to the best of my ability. All right? We all know these games aren't too easy to break down. So in this game, Lionel Messi opened the scoring. That was his 4th goal of the tournament. Frankie de Jong brought down in the box, and it was not on purpose, but Kurzawa, I think it was Kurzawa and somebody else. I can't remember if it was Kimpembe or whatever, clipped him. One of them clipped him, and referee pointed to the spot. VAR reviewed it, of course, and Lionel Messi stepped up and dispatched the penalty beautifully past Keylor Navas. By the way, Keylor Navas was voted CONCACAF Player of the Decade 2010 to 20 by the IFFHS. I think that's the initials. So he has been recognized for his brilliance at Real Madrid and for Costa Rica. So note that if you haven't yet realized that. I made a video about that over on More Dominic Rich FC. So go check out that channel. More Dominic Rich FC. Somebody please leave that in the chat for the people who would want to go and check that channel out. So 27th minute, Barcelona scored, and 5 minutes later, they conceded to Kylian Mbappe. Nice ball played in the box. Kylian Mbappe with very, very fast feet, and a left-footed shot lifted above Ter Stegen to make it 1-1. And I really love the way Mbappe took this shot. It just shows his sense of awareness and the skill of the player. Mbappe will be the best player in the world when the likes of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo do retires and there's nobody in his way to take that. I think he should be classed as a better player than Neymar. What do you guys think? Because of his explosive nature, and he stays fit a lot more than Neymar. You know what I mean? He's not in the freaking media for the antics and the nonsense. So we will give it to Mbappe. Definitely will give it to Mbappe. Marco Verratti with the assist for that one. And it was 1-1 at halftime, poised level. And PSG were the team that came back in the second half looking more spirited. As I said, Ousmane Dembele had a brilliant chance to score there and messed it up. Man. Scuffed his shot. Poor Messi. I feel bad for Messi, though. Messi was the one who put down the ball for that Frankie de Jong foul as well. So very, very good aerial through ball that put the PSG defense in a whole lot of bother. But Pochettino's men prevailed. Mbappe with that second goal there. And that was from a rebound. And Mbappe, nobody was actually there after Gerard Piqué had cleared the ball. There was a Florenzi running behind. Gerard Piqué didn't clear the ball properly. And Mbappe in the back of the net. And wasn't it Piqué I heard? Or no, it was Busquets that said he has a plan for Mbappe. I guess the plan didn't work out. I guess the plan didn't work out at all. So there goes that. So Big up to everybody in here, man. Big up to everybody in here. Origin Z, Josh Byrne, Double O, Sebastian, AD, everybody in here. AD, you must be a happy man right about now. Air Slayer, who else we got in here? Arnav Gupta. We got 90 plus people in here, guys. So make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Let's get the stream to 100 thumbs up. Definitely appreciate that. So the second goal there by Kylian Mbappe. That was his fourth goal of this Champions League tournament this season. And the third goal was a brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Free kick in a dangerous position. Leandro Paredes, who was very lively in the match, and I like his blonde highlights and all, stands out. And that header by Mose Ken. Ooh, that header was nice. That header was nice. And the thing is, when you think about it, Everton brought in Mose Ken, then sent him out on loan, and then brought in Josh King. You see? Doesn't make sense, right? I think Mose Ken, whose agent is Mina Raiola, he is going to actually look to get a permanent move to PSG. And I think they should, because he has thrived over there under Tuchel and now under Maurizio Pochettino, who actually probably was feeling like he wasn't going to do well in this tie, after going behind there. And I was like, oh, man, here we go again. But we have to remember that PSG made it to the final of the Champions League last season. But without Neymar in the first leg, I really didn't put any hope. I did not put any trust in this team, but they proved me wrong, and you have to commend them for stepping up. 3-0 there, and then Kylian Mbappe on the counter-attack set up by Julian Draxler. What a freaking finish by Mbappe. There's many players who would have blasted that over or blasted it wide, but Kylian Mbappe, listen, man, ever since this kid was at Monaco, we knew he would have been something special. Remember what Monaco did to Man City in the quarterfinal? It's Kylian Mbappe, Bernardo Silva, Benjamin Mendy, Sidibe. You had Fabinho there. You had Radamel Falcao. Listen, that team was nice. That Monaco team was memorable. I'm telling you. And the reason why I remember that team so well is because that was the first season I started making videos on YouTube. But look, what a game, man. That was a good game. I think that was the better of the two games that were played today. That game. The Leipzig-Liverpool game was kind of lukewarm until Leipzig started shooting themselves in the foot. But this game was end-to-end from start to finish. It was just end-to-end from start to finish, and we were truly entertained. But if you look at this Barcelona team, though, they look light. And with guys coming back from injury, the likes of Piqué coming back from injury, and then you look at their bench looks really light. The kind of players I saw coming on, I was like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know. Seriously. You had Trincao, Ricky Puig. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. Ricky Puig, Ricky Push. You had Oscar Mingueza. I never heard about this kid. Miralem Pjanic and Martin Braithwaite. That's it. Like, their bench is light. Their bench is really light. You see what I'm saying? You know, like when you buy an alcoholic beverage, but there's the light version. That's what it was today for Barcelona and their bench. Really light. So, Messi played well, of course, but many occasions in the game, Ousmane Dembele wasn't actually tracking back. He wasn't tracking back and helping out because that was his job, to help out Serginho Dest. Wasn't tracking back a lot, and a lot of times you could see the attack over there on the left side. A lot of times the attack came down the left side where Ousmane Dembele fell asleep. Tell me I'm lying. So that's a part of his game that he definitely needs to work on. And with the likes of Busquets, Piqué being the experienced men, it's like not as effective as they used to be. Longley, I think, is very overrated. And Jody Alba, just a little feisty, ratatouille looking kid. He looks like Rattata. You know that Pokemon Rattata? That's Jody Alba right there. But the likes of Griezmann, I think Pedri looked good in patches, but not effective enough on the day. And PSG just steamroll Barcelona. Steamroll, literally steamroll. So the tactics of Maurizio Pochettino, it worked. The likes of Verratti was definitely steady on the day. Idrissa Gueye, ball within midfielder there. He played on the edge for most of the game because of that yellow card he picked up early and almost got sent off too. So he was on the edge. But I really like what Mbappe, this guy was crazy today. Mario Icardi was so in my opinion from what I saw. He had a chance and he barely put it, he could have scored but didn't, scuffed up his shot. Very, very spirited performance by PSG. Very spirited. I remember that Kurzawa shot as well saved by Ter Stegen, who did pull off a few saves. Ter Stegen was the busier of the two goalkeepers, of course. So very, very, very impressive display by Paris Saint-Germain. So that's the first leg wrapped up by PSG 4-1. Would it be enough? Would it be enough to win the tie, move on to the last 8? So let me give you some stats and I'm going to drop some little insights before we move on to the Liverpool-Leipzig fixture. So Barcelona, 12 shots at goal comparing to PSG 16. Barcelona had 4 on target, PSG 9. The possession, as I said, it was a 50-50 game, but possession 53 for Barcelona, 47 for PSG. Maybe different outlets may vary, but it was an end-to-end affair for the most part, with PSG taking their chances way more than Barcelona. And both teams passed the ball very well with both a 90 and an 87% pass accuracy. Very, very good football on display. But, the Parisians run away with it in the end. And Messi walks off the field with his head down once again in the Champions League. So could they spark a comeback? Let's see. I will get to the chat just now. So you guys have your thoughts ready to share with me, and I'll get to the chat and I'll read out some comments. So as for insights, I'll be reading some insights for you right now. In what was their 151st home match in the European Cup or Champions League, Barcelona have lost consecutive matches for the very first time. I'm giving you guys some value. Dug up the info. I'm giving you some value. This is the first time they have lost back-to-back home games. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Number 2, Barcelona have played 278 home matches in all European competitions and have lost by a 3+ goal margin only 6 times. The last 2 occasions have come in successive game. I'm thinking I don't know why I'm thinking consecutive, but it is consecutive. But the successive games at Camp Nou, a 3-0 versus Juventus and a 4-1 versus PSG. You guys could remember that Juventus game as well. Number 3, PSG became just the second French side to beat Barcelona at the Camp Nou after Metz also won 4-1 in the 1984-85 Cup Winners' Cup. French sides are winless in 10 subsequent visits with 2 draws and 8 losses. So this was a big win for Paris Saint-Germain, and they would actually have to finish off this tie. It ain't about winning at the Camp Nou and then going back to the Parc des Princes and flopping. Hopefully for them, they should get Neymar back. I don't know how long Neymar will be out for, but I think, sometimes they say a player is out for weeks and then miraculously, like PK, the player ends up playing the game. So I would love to see Neymar in the second leg, or maybe not. Maybe they won't even need Neymar. Maybe they could just rest Neymar and use him for the last 8 once they get through. If Messi don't go crazy and do something spectacular. So big up to everybody in the house right about now. I see I did get a super chat come in. And where has it gone? Okay, I found it. So thank you very much for the $5 super chat, Obi. He said, Dominic, did you notice Liverpool fans are here in their numbers? Over 100 people watching in over 14 minutes. Good for your business. Yeah, man, I've said it before. The more Liverpool win, the better business for me. It is true. It is true. I ain't going to lie about it. And the fact that Liverpool have been terrible for like the last, let's say, month and a half, business has kind of, been a little slow. It's been good. It's been good because nothing is guaranteed here on YouTube. Whatever you make, you make. That's why you have a real job, and I'm not full-time on YouTube. So whatever I make is a little extra money to buy beer and to buy water and to buy necessary equipment so I could bring the thing to you in supreme quality. You see what I mean? I was actually listening back to the stream from yesterday, and it was real nice. It was real nice. So guys, make sure whenever I stream, if you missed the stream, go back and listen to the replay, and you'll have a good experience. Trust me with that. You know what I mean? So big up to OBOKK. Guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Let's get the stream to 100 likes. 100 likes. So thank you very much, Obi. And I also have something for you here before I move on. I have some fun stuff for you here, and okay, I'm gonna share it with you right now. All right, so let's share some up to stats here, and I'll get to your comments. Matter of fact, let me get to your comments before I get to the Liverpool one, and let me get to the comments. So Perfect Champions is saying, so Mbappe becomes the best in the world after beating a trash Barca, but Louis hasn't. No. Mbappe, well, people have been talking about Mbappe for quite a while. Perfect Champions, okay? You're a Bayern fan, I see. Does Robert Lewandowski have a World Cup? No. Neither do Messi nor Cristiano Ronaldo. But they do have Champions Leagues. They have been scoring tons of goals. They deserve it. Mbappe, you see how young Mbappe is? Was Robert Lewandowski doing that at Mbappe's age? No. Did Robert Lewandowski have a World Cup title at his age? No. Come on. Let's not even get into this. Please, let's not do that. Please do not disrespect the boy Kylian Mbappe like that. Don't do it. Okay? Do not. Thank you very much. Please. Don't do it. So, Sebastian is saying best player in the world is still Ronaldo. Well, I actually think it's Lionel Messi. But right about now, the best player in the world right now is İlkay Gündoğan. So nobody don't tell me nothing different. İlkay Gündoğan. Listen, you hear what his first three, the first three letters of his name starts with? G-U-N. İlkay Gündoğan. Watch yourself. Best player in the world right now, on form. Nobody don't debate it. Please stop it. Do not debate it. It's not open for, it is not open for debate. All right? It is not. It is not. Mustafa Albatran, a lot of people are here because Liverpool win. Mustafa, sit down, be quiet. Stop it. Sit down, be quiet, man. So what? What happened? My live stream ain't popping? My live stream ain't popping. My live streams aren't popping. Right? That's what you're basically saying. My live streams are only popping when Liverpool wins. Mustafa, you've been making a lot of really, outlandish comments lately, You have. I'm going to call you out. I'm calling you out. You have been making a lot of outlandish comments lately. Stop it. You need to quit it. All right? So, yeah. Thriller from Manila said, Ricky, you must be hyped this evening, man. Ricky Swift, Team 1, definitely hyped up. My boy Arnav Gupta, yes, the PSG ties over and a comeback for Barcelona this time. They're simply not good enough. Thank you very much, Arnav Gupta, for that, and appreciate that. So Arnav is saying Lewandowski is the best player in the world right now, Sebastian. Lewandowski, bro. Lewandowski. No, it's İlkay Gündoğan. I don't care. Nobody say. I don't care. That's my opinion, though. That is my opinion. But we shall move on, though. We shall move on. So, look, the disrespect to Lewandowski deserves the Ballon d'Or last season. We know that. We know that. We know that. But I don't think Lewandowski is currently on form the best player in the world. He's not. He is not. Listen, if he was the best player in the world right now, you guys wouldn't draw to Bielefeld or Bielefeld, who just came up right now. I'm talking about right now. I know Man City drew last year to West Brom and these bum teams in the Premier League. But we're talking about right now. Ilkay Gundogan. Stop it. You guys like to romanticize too much. Stop the romanticizing. But we're going to move on from that one, though. I have something to share with you right about now. And I'm going to bring it up on the screen. It is something from Twitter. And you guys could also use these sources to find good stuff. All right. Up to stats right here on Twitter. Guys, you could go and follow these pages. And we have some good stuff for you here. Barcelona's 4-1 defeat to PSG was their second only home defeat by 3 or more goals. We spoke about that already. And it was also a 3-0 loss to Juventus, as many as they suffered in their previous 20 seasons combined in all competitions declined. And you could see Ronald Koeman here, who I definitely think Ronald Koeman might not even last. He might not last. He might not last till next season. We may not see Ronald Koeman as Barcelona's manager next season. We may not. We will get to the Liverpool game soon, guys. Wait, hold on. I will shower Liverpool with praises just now. Just hold on. Hold on. I'll break the thing down. I'll give my thoughts. And I'll be real. I'll be real with you. But let's be patient, please. Let us be patient, okay? Please, don't be impatient. Don't leave. Don't leave. I know there's a lot of people online streaming right now on YouTube, but don't leave, okay? Got something good for ya. So calm down. Kylian Mbappe is only the third player to score a UEFA Champions League hat-trick against Barcelona after Faustino Asprilla did it for Newcastle and Andrei Shevchenko for Dynamo Kiev, both in 1997. Magic. That's how big that performance by Kylian Mbappe was, and that's how much Barcelona are on the decline. So just let that digest. Let me just give you a second and let these stats and these facts digest, though. You know what I'm saying? Let them digest, please. Let me give you some time. Just a little time. Let it digest, okay? Let it digest. Barcelona have not been in bad form coming into this game, you know. They haven't. A 5-1 win against Alaves, but they did lose to Sevilla. But they beat Betis. They beat Granada. They beat Athletic Bilbao there. They beat Vallecano. They beat Elche. They beat Cornellà. You see, they were in pretty good form. They were in pretty good form. And it's a shock. It's a shocking loss, in my opinion. It is quite a shocking loss. So we have another stat here. You want to see this Kylian Mbappe picture right there? All right, that's Mbappe, great athlete. All right, Kylian Mbappe is only the second player in European Cup or Champions League history to score an away brace against Barcelona in the knockout rounds, after Ferenc Puskás did for Real Madrid in the 1959-60 semifinal stage. Awesome. And that was when he scored his brace. He then went and scored a hat-trick. So we just get in the up to stats here, and I will get back to this for the Liverpool segment of the live stream. And we have another one here. It says 20. PSG have scored in their 20th consecutive Champions League away game. Only Real Madrid, 22 games 2010 to 2014, have a longer streak in Champions League history. Net. We also have another one, 68% of players with 20 or more goals in UEFA Champions League. Kylian Mbappe has netted the highest proportion in away matches, 68%. 15 out of 22 away games in the Champions League, Kylian Mbappe has scored. So you see that. 17, Lionel Messi has scored in the Champions League for the 17th consecutive year from 2005 to 2021, equaling Raul Gonzalez's record from 1995 to 2011, infallible. So awesome stats right about there. And we have one more. I'm going to give you one more before I get back to, we have a lot I could actually share, but I won't be actually sharing those ones, just the last one here. Lionel Messi's penalty was his 20th goal of the season for Barcelona in all competitions. It's the 13th consecutive campaign he scored 20 plus for the Blaugrana. Outrageous. Outrageous. So very, very good stuff. Kylian Mbappe there celebrating, and Ronald Koeman being very, very, very, very pissed off there. So that does it. That does it for the segment. The Barcelona 1, PSG 4. And I think I've done a great job covering that one. Both teams have some very, very good prospects to look out for in the future. For PSG, the likes of Kylian Mbappe and Mose Ken, to name a few. Julian Draxler, I think, could still up his game to another level. Let's see if he'll make a move this summer or not. But the likes of Idrissa Gueye and Danilo has seemed to show up this PSG team. Best CONCACAF player of the 2010s, Keylor Navas, solid in goal. Marquinhos, ever presence in the absence of Thiago Silva. Kimpembe, he has, came to the academy and he looks good. Florenzi on loan looks good. So this PSG team would actually be fancying getting to the final again. And I think they have 1 foot into the last 8, and Barcelona would have to actually prefer a miracle on the road to turn this around. It would require, a 3-0 win won't do it. 3-0 win won't do it. They need another big win. We might require another what? What would it be? 5-2? Yeah, 5-2. 5-2, right? Who's bold enough to predict a 5-2 for the second leg? Am I right with the math? They score 5, they get 6. PSG score 2, they get 6, but Barcelona win on the away goal rules. So look, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the next one. Big up to everybody in here. Shout outs to all the Barcelona fans, the PSG fans, the Liverpool fans, and do we have any RB Leipzig fans in here? So I know the Liverpool fans are over the moon right now, especially after this very bad run of form in the Premier League. Right, Liverpool are actually 6th in the Premier League on 40 points. And I really don't mean to remind anybody of how bad the team has been in the league, but I just have to do it. I just got to do it, PSG is not even leading in the French league. Barcelona is not leading in La Liga. They're 3rd. And for Liverpool, after what they've been doing in the league, I think this is one way they can now salvage their season again by running deep into the Champions League and hoping that they could actually win it. Could they do it? We don't know. With teams like RB Leipzig actually playing, walking around with shotguns and shooting themselves in the foot, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. So, you see what I mean? So look, home game for Leipzig, played at I think that was, what was that? Was it the Ferenc Puskás Stadium in Hungary? And it was because teams from the UK can't travel to Germany, so the game had to be moved. Leipzig had to find an alternative venue for the game. It moved to Hungary. And I actually thought that they were the favorites to win this tie, seeing that it's RB Leipzig has been in very, very good form. And they did well in the Champions League last season. And when you look at their roster, very, very talented players. But I don't know what it is. And then you could look at Gulaski is Hungarian, Szoboszlai, who didn't feature, is Hungarian, and Willy Orban is Hungarian. So I was like, they could channel the spirit of Ferenc Puskás the Great and actually do something here, you know what I mean? The mighty Magyars. But I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened in this game. I don't know what happened to Leipzig. They started the game off very well, hit the post and all. I was like, whoa, what is going on here with Liverpool today? But then Liverpool played themselves back in the game. They created some chances of their own. I think Salah should have scored, but Gulaski, made himself big, hit his shoulder, and the game was poised. The game was very, very poised, and I think Leipzig were holding their own for the most part, but they just started giving away the ball a lot. While Liverpool's passing remained crisp throughout the game. They were passing the ball well, and even though they were, counter-attacked on a few times, and I realized over on the left-hand side again, where Trent Alexander-Arnold played, looked like the weak spot, where Angelino kept running in behind, but it was just the end product. The end product wasn't there for Leipzig on the day at all. It was 0-0 at halftime. I'm like, okay, Leipzig are going to prove me right. They're going to handle business. It's 0-0. The game looked like it was going to be a dull game anyways, but it came to life in the second half. I don't know if Leipzig will actually look into basically command the game and actually lost a grip of the game while doing so. They look really good in patches, but no end product on the day at all. Absolutely nothing. And the first mistake came in the 53rd minute. I don't know what they were thinking, but damn, who's messaging me? But what's his name there? Zabitzer. Silly pass, silly back pass there, and Klosterman slipped. Mo Salah had it, and he's not gonna, mess up an opportunity like that. 1v1 with the former Liverpool keeper, Gulaski, who didn't have a great time at Liverpool, by the way. So he wasn't a glorious spell, nothing to talk about. He probably was there at one of the worst times of Liverpool's history. And Salah dispatched it 1-0 to Liverpool. And I was like, okay, there go. That's the away goal. That's the away goal right there. So big away goal for Liverpool. And then what ended up happening 6 minutes later? Leipzig, another mistake. But that was a good ball. That was a very, very good ball put over. And I think, who was that put over that ball? What's that? Curtis Jones? I can't remember who put the ball over, but that was a really good ball. And Naughty McCulley, he didn't deal with the ball properly. And he was having a good game. I think he was very solid. I think he was managing Mane very well over there on his right, Mane's left. But that slip, that messed up. I don't know why he went to the ground. I don't know what he was thinking. And he let Sadio Mane in. And yeah, that was Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones with the freaking ball. Yeah, Curtis Jones with that ball. I got that one. Yeah, and I don't know what he was thinking. Sadio Mane did the rest. Leipzig basically give Liverpool the game. Like, hey, listen, Liverpool played well. I cannot take anything away from Liverpool here in this game. They played well. They went out there. They did what they were supposed to do. Alisson was big today. He pulled off a big save. He made some good decisions. Even though he was pressured a lot of times, I was waiting for the mistake, I was waiting. I was at the edge of my seat like this. I was waiting for the mistake. It never came. He was smarter on the day. A lot of times when he was under pressure, he just blasted the ball away. He didn't care. He's like, no way, Jose, I'm going to make mistakes in 3 consecutive games. So I think in that aspect, the decision-making was a bit better for Liverpool on the day. They were more precise. You could see that the hunger was there. And maybe that was actually fueled from the terrible form in the Premier League, especially at home where they haven't been very, very good. You see what I mean? And the fact that they have a game against their bitter rivals, Everton, come this weekend at Anfield, they just had to show up here and win this game. They had to take the momentum into the Merseyside derby and get back to winning ways in the Premier League. Leipzig tried their best. They tried their best to get back in the game. They created some really good chances. Again, down on the weaker side, which was over on the right side of Liverpool's defense. But Angelino, I don't know what I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because he just permanently joined Leipzig and he wasn't a Man City player anymore. I don't know if the form just deserted him. I don't know if the magic just dissipated and that blue glowing aura around him just died away. But he was terrible on the day. Seriously, he caused some trouble, but overall he was poor. Overall he was poor. I could see Henderson being very comfortable at the back there as well. I was surprised that he played at centre back once again. And today, to be completely honest, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I think Ozan Kabak looked very comfortable. Just his demeanor. You know what I mean? The first game he played there, I don't know. I really don't know. You know what I mean? That game against Leicester, I don't know too much about that game. I don't know if it's because he's playing Leipzig, a familiar opponent. But he was actually a lot better. He was actually a lot better, in my opinion. He was a lot better on the day. Definitely. As for Thiago, I had a decent game. I'm going to keep it real. He had a decent game. Curtis Jones, he is the future. He looked good. Not a good performance by Curtis Jones again. Wijnaldum, you know what he brings to the table. Very, very busy. He might want to change his mind from going to Barcelona now. You know what I mean? You don't want to join a team that's getting smashed 8 and losing, to Roma in very comical fashion, and you know what I'm saying, and to Liverpool after winning the first leg 3-0 and all. You don't want that. You do not want that Wijnaldum. So I don't know. For me, very busy on the day. I'm just giving you a little match review. I'm talking about all the players, and I think Mane and Salah would do good with these goals, especially Mane for his confidence. He has not really been scoring a lot of goals in the Premier League, but Salah, he just keeps scoring. So that's, a bright light for Liverpool Football Club there. And you could see, by the way, Klopp celebrated what it meant for him. It meant the world to him. And I was saying in my mind, Klopp, bro, you see, look, I know Liverpool are going through a very tricky period right about now. But sometimes, Jurgen Klopp, you got to chill, bro. You got to chill. The goal score, yeah, just do this. You see this? Chill, Jurgen Klopp. You're going to pull a freaking muscle or something. Chill out, man. Chill out. You end up looking stupid when you lose the second leg. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's going to happen, but just in case that happened, calm down. I know you got to celebrate the goals, but just calm down, man. Calm down, Klopp. Seriously. I don't want to take anything away from you, Klopp, but calm down. Calm TF down, please. How do you guys feel about that? Am I on point with that? Who else feels a kind of like, oh man, Jurgen, just chill out, Jurgen. Chill out, Jurgen. But overall, I think it was a solid performance by Liverpool. They did the best they could do to keep this very, very spirited and talented Leipzig team on the leash. And Leipzig just basically did all the hard work for Liverpool. They did all the work. They did all the hard work for Liverpool. You see what I'm saying? Liverpool did what they had to do, and Leipzig did the rest. And 2-0 win. 2-0 win. Because if they were much sharper, if they were much better, who knows? A 0-0 draw. The tie is not dead, but you would have gone into the second leg feeling a lot better than being 2-0 down in the tie. But Liverpool are now definitely the favorites to move on to the quarterfinals without a doubt. And I'm not going to go and make a prediction video for the second leg or whatnot. Maybe I will. I don't know. But if I have to make a prediction for the second leg, I think Liverpool should wrap up the tie. But I initially predict Leipzig to win the tie. I ain't going to hide. I'm not going to lie. That's what I predicted. You have to be a stand-up guy out here. You see what I mean? You can't be flippy-floppy and wishy-washy out here. You got to be a stand-up guy. So big up to everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys smash your thumbs up button. Shout outs to the 3 people who's hit the dislike button. You are not the real MVP. You actually have a problem. Because how could you dislike a lovely live stream like this? It's beyond me. It is beyond me. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to take a quick look here at some stats, share some stats with you on both games, and then we will move on to a bit of, a Q&A. I'll look at the comments and react to some of the comments. We'll talk about the 2 games that's coming up tomorrow as well. So Leipzig 0, Liverpool Football Club, the 6th-time champions of the UEFA Champions League. Leipzig, a team formed in 2009. Liverpool, you better not lose to a team formed in 2009. You better not make my prediction happen. Well, to be honest though, my prediction was based on merit and not on some kind of miracle happening. I'm not saying it was a miracle, but Liverpool's form has been dreadful. And no one could deny that. They have been in dreadful form. It would have been weird to predict Liverpool to Leipzig, a quality team, and I'm really surprised by what they did on the day. Look at the chance that Hwang Hee-chan had at the end there. Like, Hwang, you gotta put those away. You gotta put those chances away. Klosterman blasting the ball over, man. Like, these guys weren't ready yet. Upamecano, he's there. He's probably thinking about Upamecano was running around with in a Leipzig jersey, but in his mind, he's running around in a Bayern Munich jersey. You see what I mean? Basically, he's just running around thinking about Luca Hernandez and freaking Manuel Neuer yelling at him in the back there and thinking about his runs going forward, setting up the likes of Gnabry and Zane and Robert Lewandowski. That's what freaking Upamecano was thinking. Nordi Mukiele is probably thinking about where he's going to move to in the summer because a lot of people are actually coming in for him. These guys weren't focused. These guys weren't on point. They shot themselves in the foot, and Liverpool was sharp enough, switched on enough right there to pounce on it. Kudos to the Reds, and not the Red Bull team, the Reds of Liverpool, England. Salamone with the goals, all African affair there. So in this game, Leipzig outshot Liverpool with 12 shots at goal, but only 2 of those hitting the target. Liverpool with 10 shots, 3 on target. Liverpool had the bulk of the possession with 53% compared to Leipzig's 47%. Liverpool, of course, dominated the passing, but it was only an 80% pass accuracy, a stat that could be closer to 90 than to 80. And Leipzig weren't any better. A lot of sloppy football in the game on both sides, but Liverpool still improved from their recent performances, I must say. Way more improved. So in terms of insights, and then I'll share a few up to stats with you, and then I'll check the comments, so stick around. If you made a comment, I'll read the comment, so just hold the comment for me, and I will get to that. Since Jurgen Klopp took charge of his first UEFA Champions League match at Liverpool in September 2017, the Reds have registered more clean sheets in the competition than any other side. So more clean sheets than Man City, more clean sheets than Chelsea, more clean sheets than... have Arsenal played the Europa League, the Champions League since 2017? I don't even think so. So way more clean sheets than these teams. More than Juventus. So that's value I'm giving to you right now. So if you're getting value, make sure you hit the thumbs up button for the live stream as well. Boy, Dominic Rich back with the consistency. Consecutive days. And I might be back tomorrow again, according to how I feel. You know what I mean? I will have my boy Liam, but I don't know if he's going to be acting crazy tomorrow. So I'll see. RB Leipzig have managed only 2 clean sheets in their 11 home games in UEFA Champions League matches, winning 6, losing 3, and drawing 2. So only 2 clean sheets. So they tend to let in goals. They tend to let in goals at home. They weren't really at home, but they were the home team. Though this is their first such defeat since October 2019 against Lyon. So First year in the competition, not so good, but they have tightened things up. They have tightened things up. Amongst all players within the top 5 European leagues this season, only Robert Lewandowski with 30 has more goals in all competition than Liverpool's Mohamed Salah. So, see, I told you, I was talking up Salah. Salah, I think, is one of the contenders to win the Golden Boot in the Premier League this season. And he is going for that golden shoe in UEFA as well. So Lewandowski 30, Salah 24, and the race is on. It's on. This race, though, is only for the swift. You know what they say? The race is not for the swift, but the ones who endure. No, this is a race for the swift. Most goals win. Most goals win. You see what I mean? So what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at some Opta stats right about now, and I'll get to the chat. Share you guys this thing from Opta Joe on Twitter. So if you like stats and you want to check out that cool stuff, you make sure you go check it out. So I'm going to share some stuff with you so you walk away from the stream with something you didn't know before you came in. And that's value. That is value. And that's what I'm here to give you on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. Remember that. When you think of me, think about value. David Alaba announces he will leave Bayern at the end of the season. Good luck, Real Madrid. Up to Joe. Liverpool midfielder Thiago has now enjoyed a win in each of his last 11 UEFA Champions League appearances, the joint longest run of wins by a Spaniard in the history of the competition, alongside Javi Martinez, November 2020, and Dani Carvajal, April 2018. Heaven. So Thiago, of course, those wins, a lot of those wins were with Bayern Munich and a few with Liverpool as well. Since Jurgen Klopp took charge of his first UEFA Champions League match at Liverpool in 2017, the Reds have registered more clean sheets. I shared that one with you already, but it said resilient. That's the boy Klopp, and that's what I talk about when Klopp is punching the air after scoring. After Liverpool score, that's how Klopp behaves. Klopp, you got to chill. You got to chill, bro. You got to chill. I'm telling you, you got to chill. You see what I mean? I don't like to celebrate early. You're celebrating too early, bro. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth. All right, let me find another one. Sadio Mane, 20, has scored 20 goals in all European competitions for Liverpool, becoming only the 5th player in the history of the club to reach that total. Famous. Look here, value, guys. Value for you. If you're in here right about now and you're getting value, make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the stream. Say value. Let us talk. Look, Steven Gerrard, 41 goals in Europe for Liverpool. Mohamed Salah with 24, Michael Owen with 22, Ian Rush with 20, and Sadio, Senegalese boogeyman Mane, with 20 goals. So he has now hit the top 5 for the most European goals for Liverpool in the history of the club. So big up to Sadio Mane. So the next one, 24. Amongst all players within, well, I read this one already. Mohamed Salah has 24 goals. This is a very nice picture of Mo Salah there. You know what I'm saying? In his Liverpool kit and all. That kit's not that bad, That kit's not that bad at all. I actually prefer this kit than the home kit and the green one. This kit is very nice. Yeah, it's a very, very good kit with the black and the checkers and all of that. Very, very cool kit. Very cool kit. I don't know if it will be remembered for the horrible performances in the Premier League this season, but still, it's a nice kit. So, seeing if I find anything else on Liverpool here. All right, we got something for Ozan Kabak here. Some value for you for the boy Ozan Kabak. 76. Ozan Kabak is set to become the very first Turkish player to appear for an English club in the UEFA Champions League. Ooh! The 76th different nation to be represented in an English side in the competition worldwide. I just hit you with some value there. Ozan Kabak, the first Turkish player to play for an English club in the Champions League. Wow. That's a wow moment right there. That is a wow moment. For real, for real, for real. So I have more. Listen, I have one more for you. I got one more. In Curtis Jones and Ozan Kabak, both 20, Liverpool have named 2 players under the age of 21 in their first starting 11 for the Champions League knockout stage game for the second time. Also doing so versus Juventus in April of 2005 when Scott Carson, the man who actually is, I think Scott Carson is still at Man City, you know, and Anthony Le Talek fledged. Yeah, I think Scott Carson is still a Man City player. He doesn't play. He's just there for training purposes. So there you have it. The up to stats, the match reaction / analysis, and my thoughts on the game. To just summarize things, I think Liverpool really played well. They look like the champion team that they were last season, but haven't looked like champions after Christmas. Before Christmas, yeah, but after Christmas, nah. But could they actually salvage their season by going on to win a 7th Champions League title? Possible. Very possible. Out of the FA Cup, out of the League Cup, practically out of the Premier League, barring a catastrophic meltdown by the likes of United, Chelsea, Leicester, West Ham, and Manchester City. Because all those teams are currently ahead of Liverpool. Could the Champions League be a saving grace for Liverpool's season? Like it was for, what year did you guys win it? The 2018-19 season? Could it be? Could it be? Possible. Possible. What are you guys saying in the chat right about now? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Talk to me, guys. What do you have to say? I'm reading comments right about now. So if you said anything really good before, it's going to be very difficult for me to find. So talk to me right about now. If you have any questions for me, please leave it in the chat. I do appreciate every single soul that's in here. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. Let's get the thing to 150 thumbs up, man. Appreciate the work I'm doing. Smash the thumbs up button. That's the least you could do. It does not cost you a single thing. You know what? But you could also put some effort into it and go outside and grab a sledgehammer and slap it. Okay. Juan Alonso is saying Kabak's performance. I spoke about Kabak's performance already. I think he had a solid performance. His demeanor was a lot better on the night. I don't know if it's because he played against RB Leipzig, a team he's familiar with, and he was probably saying in his mind, oh, hey Leipzig, look at where I'm at now. I'm with Liverpool, a stronger team than Schalke. Take advantage of me now. That's probably what he said. That's probably what he said. So, Nippon is saying, Dominic, stop pretending as if Pep Guardiola doesn't over-celebrate. Pep does not. Let me tell you what Pep does. Whenever I see Pep celebrate, Pep's celebration is like, oh God, we scored. Just like how I be celebrating, because I feel so good when we score, because I know that's all we need to do to get in control of the game. Because we play well in games, but then when we don't score, it's frustrating. So when we score, Pep Guardiola's celebration is more of a relief. All right, Nippon? So stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Anyways, so what we got here? What we got here? Big up to Errol Brown. He says, chat full up, Liverpool win. Yep, the Liverpool fans only come out when they win games. They only come out when they win games, man. That's what it is. That is what it is, man. So we have Obi is saying that Kabak, breaking news. Liverpool's Kabak won UEFA Champions League man of the match. You see? You see? So my assessment of Kabak's performance, if that's true, was right. Let me see something. Let me just double check. Let me fact check you, Obi. Gotta fact check you, bro. Man of the match. Let me see. Okay. Okay. First clean sheet. Okay. Liverpool TV. Let me see on Ozan Kabak's performance at Alisson's final. You see, I was spot on, very, very spot on with my analysis of the game. I think, yeah, Kabak won man of the match, and that was from a Liverpool standpoint. I don't know if that's overall from a Champions League and a UEFA standpoint. So let me see if that's actually. Let me check the UEFA website really quick and find out who actually won player of the match, the official player of the match. All right, so every player of the match, let me see something. All right. Mohamed Salah with his player of the match award in Budapest. You see that? Ozan Kabak did not win player of the match officially. It was the Liverpool's fans that voted him voted him player of the match. Stop it! Stop it, Obi. Please stop it, John Obi Mikel. OKK. Stop it, OKK. All right, big up to Doug. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. What a great win. Riddled by mistakes from Leipzig. Kabak and Jones were probably joint man of the match tonight as well. Well taken goals. We move on to Saturday. I think Salah was pretty lively, and Salah was awarded the man of the match officially, Doug, and not Ozan Kabak. The Ozan Kabak's player of the month, it's just by the fans. It's not official, but he did play well, and guys, that's why your boy Dominic Rich gives good assessment, because I didn't come in here and I was being salty and being like, you know what, man. Kabak is overrated. Kabak, average player. Nah, I didn't say that. I said the man had a solid performance. I'm not going to come in here and tell lies. I'm not here to tell you lies. I'm here to talk facts, give you guys my opinion as well, and just tell it how it is. And Liverpool, it was a solid performance by them. Leipzig, they put out a solid performance as well, minus the freaking dumbass mistakes they made. And the fact that they couldn't shoot. I think they need to visit the shooting range and practice their aim, because they were terrible. And that may be a reflection of the fact that no player for Leipzig has over 5 league goals this season. You see what I mean? So there you go, man. There you go. But big up to everybody in here. If you have any questions, if you have anything to ask me, please drop it in the chat as well. Please drop it in the chat. So Dave LFC chats. Big up to Dave. He says, clean sheet was huge tonight. Yes, the clean sheet would do a whole lot of good for Alisson's confidence. And the fact that Liverpool are coming up against Everton, the team who I think destroyed their season, if you really think about it. It's blame Everton. Blame Everton for Liverpool's horrible season. Because if it was, I think if Van Dijk was there, it could have been a different thing. Or some people may say, maybe not. Because the last time I actually checked, listen, the last time I checked, I'm going to show you something. Why some people may say that Liverpool season, maybe it was meant to happen this way, and it wasn't because of Van Dijk's injury. You know what I mean? Maybe. You see what I'm saying? Maybe some people would say that. Because the last time I checked, let me share something with you right now. I like to share things. Sharing is caring. You have to be generous. You can't be, stingy with the information. Let me show you something. Look at this. What am I sharing with you right there? No, I don't want to remind anybody of anything, but this is the 7-2 loss against Aston Villa. We're not talking about 3-2. We're talking about 7. And Van Dijk, Robertson, Gomez, Keita, Fabinho, Wijnaldum, no Henderson, I know. Jota, Firmino, Salah. This is a very strong Liverpool team. So maybe for real, Klopp's assessment saying the players are fatigued, mentally fatigued, after 3 years of very, very high intensity football. And maybe it's just been too hard on the players. Maybe enough reinforcement wasn't brought in, and the players are on a decline. Or the team is on a decline on a whole. And maybe not individual. Maybe some individuals, but not all individuals. You see what I mean? But the Everton game was definitely a pivotal game in Liverpool's 2020-21 season. What we're going to do right now, we have games coming up tomorrow. We do have games coming up tomorrow. But before I talk about the games that's coming up tomorrow, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to give you guys some insight, some info on when the next games are coming up between Leipzig, Liverpool, Barcelona, and PSG. So the Barcelona, PSG, and the Leipzig, Liverpool match, the reverse fixtures will be played on Wednesday, March the 10th, 2021. On Wednesdays, I'm not usually available to stream, but I'll see if I could actually make that happen. See if I get the baby to sleep, and I'll be here with the baby right here on my shoulders talking to you about this game, because I don't have any relatives or anything to. The baby boy, he's still a baby. He's 2 years and some. He only sleeps on you. He don't want to sleep on like a little mattress over there, or he don't want to sleep on the couch or anything. You can't do that. You got to have him on you, like, he likes to be pampered. See what I mean? He's his mom's only child. So there you go. So Liverpool would face RB Leipzig at home, but it is not yet known if the game will be played at Anfield. So let's wait and see for any developments there. For Paris Saint-Germain, I think that game will definitely go ahead at the Parc des Princes in France, and they would try to defend their 4-1 lead, while Liverpool, they would actually attempt and feel comfortable defending that 2-0 lead, but they shouldn't take Leipzig for granted. They would look to bring all their firepower, and maybe for them, they will have some injured players, maybe an Emil Forsberg fit again for the next game. Who knows what Julian Nagelsmann is going to do. But on the day, flat, his tactics didn't work. His players actually let him down, and they need a big game in the second leg. Would it happen? It's left to be seen. We would cross that bridge when we get there. In terms of the games coming up tomorrow, guys, and we have games next week, I plan to actually do a Champions League review on Thursday. Maybe it won't be a very, very long-winded video, but I'm going to be back to just sum up the 4 games. Or if I can come back tomorrow to talk about these games, I will definitely be here on Thursday, right here, sitting here. Different clothes, though, but I'll be right here. So tomorrow we have Porto hosting Juventus and Sevilla hosting Dortmund. So these are not the biggest games, to be honest. These are not the biggest games, but the Sevilla-Dortmund game would be the match to watch. I will be watching both, but if you're thinking about a game to watch, which one should I watch, Dom? Dom, I'm confused, Dom. Which one should I watch? Watch the Sevilla-Dortmund game. And it has been announced that Marco Rose, the current manager of Borussia Mönchengladbach, will take over at Borussia Dortmund next season. Which is, I don't get it, man. What happened to Gladbach? I think Dortmund has more money than Gladbach, and that's what it is. I think Dortmund is the more prestigious club than Gladbach, with a Champions League and all, and, latest to win a league title apart from Bayern Munich and all. I think Gladbach, I think Dortmund is, it's the greener side, if you get what I'm saying. So to leave, how does that reflect on you, Gladbach? That your manager is leaving, players are leaving to go to Dortmund. Does not reflect well. Definitely does not reflect well at all. Man City do play Gladbach soon. That's coming up next week. So for the games that's coming up next week, I'll be here to give my coverage of those games, my thoughts, my opinions, and drop in some facts and some value. Lazio will face the mighty Bayern Munich, the current champions of world football, winning the sextuplets. All 6 trophies available to them. becoming the second team to do so since Barcelona did it back in 2009, I think, under Pep Guardiola. Atletico Madrid will face Chelsea, who is currently managed by Thomas Tuchel. That would be one to watch. Those games will be on Tuesday next week. And those are the games that I'll actually be coming to you with simply because I have free time on Tuesday evenings. The Wednesday games, I will watch the game and I will try my best to come back and talk about those games simply because my team, Manchester City, if you don't know, that's my team. And if you're wondering, Dominic, when did you start supporting Man City? And Dominic, Dominic, you're plastic. And Dominic, you're a glory hunter. Guys, I did not choose to support Man City, okay? Just get that out your head. I never chose to support City. Man City chose me. That'll be my answer from now on when anybody asks me anything. The thing about that question is you don't know if people are asking you the question in good esteem or they're being malicious. You see what I'm saying? Or disingenuous. So I hate that. I hate it. Stop asking it. All right? 1894 and beyond. City chose me. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. Me. Don't bother with all those other Man City fans you see on YouTube or anything. Me. Just remember that. When you think about Man City, YouTube, think about me. It's not a Man City channel, but think about me still. Then we have Atalanta, not Atlanta United, but Atalanta Bergamo Calcio will face the Los Blancos, most successful team in the competition, Real Madrid. Are they gonna flip-flop? I'm predicting them to flip-flop. Or you. So, look, and I bet a lot of you guys could say that about your following of your respective clubs, that you didn't choose the club chose you. I'm dead honest with this. I swear to the God above. I had no club. I was a nomad, very nomadic in the football world. Football lover, but no club. City chose me. City chose me. All right? So never ever question my loyalty. Never ever do it. Never. Don't do it. It's not worth it. So what are you guys saying right about now? We have 135 people in the house. Guys, let's get to 150 thumbs up. You know, if those 5 people didn't dislike the video, I don't know why people come in here and dislike the video. Why are you disliking my blood cleat video? I wish I could find out who disliked my video and find you. I find you and make you undislike the video and like it. It's not a big deal, guys. It's really not a big deal if people dislike it. But it is blasphemy by disliking my video. But it's not a big deal. Like, dislike, doesn't even matter. But, guys, appreciate you guys coming through. And it was a real one. Atalanta still winning Serie A. I'm still sticking with my predictions. I can't change. We will actually talk about that at the end of the season. You see what I'm saying? So Dupe is saying doesn't matter. We still have 130 more like this. I actually have 151 likes on my end over here. So guys, thanks. So we have a super chat by Val U. Thriller. Val U. Appreciate it. Val U said, we needed this tonight as Liverpool fans. Let's go again. Yes, Liverpool needed this because I think you would have been the laughing stock right now if you had lost to a team formed in 2009. I'm telling you that. It couldn't have happened. It was a must-win game for Liverpool. And they did it. Now move on to Saturday. Move on to Saturday. But with that being said, guys, I will be back on Thursday. I will be back on Thursday. I will be back on Friday. I'll be back every day. And I will be back with a lot of live streams. A lot of live streams in 2021. I appreciate every single body, every single soul that came out here and dropped into the live stream. For you guys who are watching the replay, because I know there's people who go back and watch the replays, appreciate it 100% for watching the replay, taking the time. I hope you got value out of this. For you guys in here, I hope you got value out of here. For all the people, all the loyal people who always come, no matter who's live streaming on YouTube, always come through and support your boy Dominic Rich. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm telling you guys, the game is getting saturated. So you have to up the quality. You have to up the intensity. You have to bring the energy every single time. Every time. And that's what I've been doing. That's what I'll be here. Listen, if you're watching me right now, and you don't like me, you better get used to me because I ain't going nowhere. Nowhere at all. So guys, look, Adam Samble. Big up to you, Adam Samble. Well, look at this. $10. Want to meet City in the finals. Bro, that is not a super chat. Drop a real super chat and stop dropping the fake super chat. You cheap Liverpool, the Yardy Scouser. Stop it. Oh, my God. Look. Adam Samble. Hey, guys. Dom, what about Europa League? Any predictions? Adam Samble, bro. The thing about the Europa League, bro, the thing is, it's the time, bro. It's the time. It is the time, man. You know, and I wish I could show the Europa League the love, but sometimes I just can't. I just can't. It's the time, man. It's just a time factor when it comes to the Europa League. I actually wish I could do it, but I can't. I really can't. So what you call it? The Yardy Scouts are saying it's unavailable in my territory. Where you at? In Jamaica? Is it unavailable in Jamaica? I don't even know. But I wonder if you could super chat yourself though. Could you super chat yourself? Can you super chat yourself? I think you can, you know. I think you can. But me super chatting, could you super chat yourself? I probably can. So we have Value dropping another 77.99. Value said I'm dropping value. And, you know, appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. You know, remember guys, a super chat is like the tip jar. It helps me to buy water. You see, I have a whole case of water on the ground there. I up my game and to buy beer. And that's why I was able to upgrade to this wonderful SM7B mic. And it's an awesome mic, man. It's an awesome mic. And I have all the fancy equipment and everything around here. It's because of you guys. It's not because of me. You see what I'm saying? It ain't because of me. So, we have Thriller saying, Jordan Hyman, we know. We know you won, bro. Congratulations. Legend Sweet, he said, look, the formidable Centurions is saying that's vodka. This is not vodka, bro. I don't drink the hard stuff like that. I drink beer. And I drink a Guinness now and again. But Jordan Hyman, bro, congratulations. Congratulations for that win. I know you're feeling good. And big up to Jordan Hyman who comes through every time. So before I go, I'm going to give you guys some shout outs, the ones who are in here still. So if you want a shout out, you drop a comment in the chat that says shout outs. Hashtag shout outs. And you're going to get a shout out before I go. I know how good it feels to get a shout out, you know, so I'm going to drop shout outs right now. So let me know. Shout outs. Let me know. And I'll give you guys, that's if you want a shout out though. If you're a lurker and you haven't commented for the whole thing, drop a shout out. Okay. So We have Dupe, Man City FC. Big up to you. Nippon Sharma. Big up to you as well, Nippon. We have It's Julio. It's Julio. Thanks for coming through. Wala Abbas Mohammed. Prosper De Dume. Sebastian. Shout outs. Wala Abbas Mohammed again. I think Di Maria Neymar might make it 8-2 against Barcelona. Jack Jerem in the house said, shout out. I haven't seen you in a while. We have the Yardi Scouser who says shout out again. So big up to you. And thank you very much for coming through. Thriller from Manila. Thank you. Shout outs to all the ghosts in the chat. A wonderful human being with a great character. Shout outs to you. Adam Sambol, thank you very much. Yeah, Europa League, maybe around the 16. Around the 32 is a little bit too much. My boy Antoine Eugene, sack pass it to you, man. Dane Richards, Harry Maguire. Thank you very much for coming through, Dane Richards. The Formidable Centurions, thank you very much for coming through. Roshane Frazier, Mustafa Albatran. Would you watch Everton versus Man City? Of course, I'll be watching the 3 games tomorrow. I have like a lot of screens to watch the games on. So I will be. Legend Sweet, shout outs to you as well. We got Ricky Swift. Yeah, I think I'll do some FIFA, but I'll need to go and chill out with my wife first, maybe about after 9. And that's about it in terms of the shout outs. So nobody else saying shout outs. If I miss you, well, sorry about that. But guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. This was my Champions League review of the Barcelona 1, PSG 4 match and the RB Leipzig 0, Liverpool 2. Congratulations to the winners and hard luck to the losers. Better luck next time. It's going to take a hell of a freaking performance to turn these ties around. We have Champions League games coming up tomorrow and again next week. But in the meantime, between time, we have Premier League games on the weekend, Serie A, La Liga. So you guys go out there, enjoy the football, not go out, stay in your homes, enjoy the football, stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, and, you know, try not to socialize too much in these serious times that we're in. So from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks for coming through again. I really, really appreciate everybody who came through. We had a nice little turnout tonight. Maybe people are hyped up about the Champions League, or maybe it's just the Liverpool fans coming out when they win. So, look, like the video if you haven't yet liked it. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed to the channel. I ain't going nowhere, as I said. So, from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks again. Until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.